The neural linker is a computer device worn on the nape that connects the mind to a virtual world. Its computer interface can be seen as if it is part of a person's vision. While in the middle of class, Haru, a chubby and short student, gets mail in the neural linker. The message is from his bully, Araya, who demands that Haru give him food for lunch. At lunchtime, Haru meets the bullies on the rooftop with all the food they asked for. Araya reprimands Haru for not getting all the orders right. Haru retreats to the toilet to privately connect to the Neuralink's virtual world. The virtual world he enters looks like a fantasy with a town in the forest. Haru's avatar is a little pig, and he walks through the town full of people. He gets a glimpse of Kuro, whose butterfly-winged avatar is so beautiful that a crowd is circling her. Kuro looks in Haru's direction, leading Haru to fall off the stairs. Haru runs off, telling himself that someone like Kuro would never end up with a guy like him. He goes to play the game squash. Haru is in his element, bouncing a ball of light off the walls, catching it with a racket, and then repeating the process. Once Haru finishes, he gets a new high score. As he is about to start the game over, he is interrupted by his best friend, Chai, who wants Haru to return to reality. Haru does not listen, but is forced to link out to reality by the real Chai. Chi is worried about Haru after she saw him being bullied. She tells Haru that he should tell a teacher, but Haru sees it as pointless. Chai then suggests he tell her boyfriend, Daku. However, Haru just gets more defensive. Haru is about to leave. But Chi first gives him a picnic basket full of food she made for him. Haru shoves the basket out of his face. Haru runs away. He hides at the library, feeling guilty as he remembers Chi crying. Haru goes to the virtual world to return to play squash. He is surprised to see his high score has already been beaten. It turns out that Kuro is watching Haru. Impressed with his high score, she invites Haru to lunch. The next day, Haru goes to the senior section of the school lounge. Kuro tells everyone that Haru is with her, surprising everyone. Kuro tells Haru that they should cable connect their Neuralink, surprising Haru since directly connecting is seen as a shared experience for couples. Through direct linking, Haru and Kuro can speak telepathically in private. Kuro sends Haru the app. Suddenly, Araya and his group see Haru in the lounge. Kuro provokes Araya, leading Araya to punch Haru. Just before Araya's punch hits, Kuro telepathically tells Haru to shout Bert's link. At the moment of shouting, time seems to have stopped, with only Haru's and Kuro's avatars moving. Kuro explains that they are in the Accel World of the Burst Linker. It virtually accelerates their cognitive processes to the point at which time around them seems to stop. Now Haru has a chance to think about what he needs to do before he gets punched. However, Kuro advises Haru to let Araya's punch connect. Haru lets time flow normally again, and he gets punched by Araya. Haru knocks himself so hard that Kuro gets hit. Kuro is seemingly unconscious, but she assures Haru via telepathy that she is just acting to get all his bullies kicked out of the school. While about to go home, Haru remembers Kuro telling him not to remove his neural linker until the next day. At the same time, not to log on to the global net too. Haru then sees Chi waiting for him to go home together. As they walk, Haru is about to apologize to Chi for ruining her lunch made for him, but her boyfriend Thaku joins them on the walk before he can. The conversation turns to Chi bringing both of them lunch, since Thaku knows that Chi made lunch for him. Haru believes that Chai told him about Araya and the other delinquents. Haru is so ashamed that Thaku knows about the bullies that he storms off on his own. Once he goes home, Haru has a nightmare of encountering laughing delinquents, Thaku pitying him. Haru wishes to fly free from his torment, and then wakes up. Stepping out of the apartment building, Haru is suddenly transported to a virtual war-torn world with the words "New Challenger" present. Haru looks at his reflection and sees that his avatar has transformed into a silver robotic body. Suddenly, a biker with a skull helmet charges at him, excited to fight. Haru tries to run away from the biker named Ash and trips. He is run over and defeated immediately. The next day, Haru and Kuro talk by cable link again at lunchtime. Haru now realizes that Brain Bursts is a fighting game. Kuro explains that the rules of Brain Burst are that burst linkers must duel each other to obtain burst points, which can be expended for acceleration powers. To demonstrate, both of them accelerate, slowing down the time around them. With the Brain Burst menu, Haru clicks on Kuro's avatar name, Black Lotus, to challenge her to a duel. The intention is just for practice. Haru's pig avatar turns into his silver robot avatar. Their surroundings also change to a grassy field fighting stage. Kuro explains that Robot was created in Haru's subconscious as a result of his inferiority complex. Kuro further explains that each point in Brain Burst is the equivalent of how many times one can accelerate. Increasing points is achieved through winning. One gets 10 points by winning a fight and loses 10 points by losing a fight. Once a fighter's points turn to 0, he loses Brain Burst and acceleration for life. Kuro offers Haru a return to normal life. Haru declines since he wants to help Kuro for whatever reason she recruited Haru for. With Haru committed to Brain Burst, Kuro teaches him how to fight a game. After the lesson, they disconnect from cable linking. Suddenly, Chai approaches the two and asks what exactly their relationship is. Kuro answers that she asked Haru out, but Haru rejected her. This shocks everyone in the lounge, including Haru. Haru and Kuro walk out of the school together. Haru asks why Kuro told everyone that he rejected her. Although Kuro teases Haru that she secretly liked what happened, the conversation goes to Brain Burst. Kuro tells Haru that the moment he leaves school, he will connect to the global net. She advises him to accelerate before anyone attacks and to find the challenger Ash, which he had previously met. With one step outside of the school, Haru is transported to the battlefield. Haru knows that his robot has weak attacks. He remembers the strategy Kuro taught him, hearing Ash bite before it appears. With the sound of the bike approaching, Haru attacks first, sending Ash off his bike. With most of Ash's abilities tied to his bike, Haru runs away, climbing to the top of a building before Ash can start up his bike. The strategy is to avoid Ash until time runs out. However, Ash's bike climbs the wall of the building until he reaches the rooftop. With each hit, Ash shaves away at Haru's life bar. Haru begins to lose hope until he sees Kuro watching the fight from a distance. He remembers Kuro's words about how strength is not just defined by winning. Haru gets up, refreshed to continue fighting. Haru avoids every hit until he thinks of a way to stop the bike. At the last minute, Haru avoids being hit and grabs the bike from behind, stopping the bike in its tracks. With Ash's bike useless, he gets off the bike to attack Haru. This makes it a close-range battle that Haru wins. In the real world, Kuro congratulates Haru for winning the battle. Kuro is about to ask Haru out for drinks to celebrate, but they see Chi looking at them. Chai accuses Kuro of using Haru for a hidden agenda and demands to know what she is planning. To the surprise of everyone, Kuro answers that Haru is her boyfriend, and they are about to go on a date. Kuro then drags Haru along with her and leaves, making Chai uneasy. Haru and Kuro talk at a coffee shop. Kuro explains that once one reaches level 7, he becomes a leader of a legion. Legion in Brain Burst means team. The Exalt world has 6 major legions, ruling over different zones. All of them are ruled by level 9 burst linkers, known as the 6 Kings of Pure Color. There's a level 10, but no one has yet to attain it due to a harsh rule. To attain level 10, one must fight 5 level 9 linkers and win them all. If one loses even once, he will lose all his points, automatically banishing him from Brain Burst. 2 years ago, 7 people all reached level 9 around the same time, and instead of battling each other for level 10, they made a peace treaty and consolidated their realms. However, Kuro, known as Black Lotus at that time, wanted to fight and risk it all. The other kings overruled her. When that happened, she beheaded the Red King. In the end, Kuro was unable to defeat the others. After the 30 minutes were up, Kuro linked out. She has been in hiding ever since, with an enormous bounty on her head. Kuro wanted to reach level 10 so she can meet the game's creator and learn the game's true purpose. She wants to know if the game is more than just fame and fortune. Kuro asks what Haru thinks. Haru answers that it is stupid to stop just before level 10, since surely reaching it is what the game is about. He will help Kuro attain level 10 and wants to reach it someday too. This makes Kuro hold Haru's hands and thank him. Kuro continues by saying she managed to remain in Brain Burst, not by winning fights, but by avoiding the global net. The only network she accessed for 2 years was the school's local network. 2 years ago, someone challenged Kuro to a fight using the school's network. In Brain Burst, one can use a dummy avatar to conceal one's identity. However, what Kuro used as a dummy avatar in school was the same as her default avatar. This means her attacker named Pyle has discovered who she is. Since then, Kuro has been worried she will one day be attacked in the real world by the mystery attacker. Kuro plans to find out the enemy's identity. She believes the most likely suspect is Chai, much to Haru's disbelief. Kuro's suspicion got further strengthened when Chai got upset that Haru was with her. She believes Chi's original plan was to recruit Haru to her side only for Kuro to snatch him first. Haru wants to confirm it for himself and plans to cable link with Chi to check on her neural link's memory. On the way to Chi's place, Haru meets up with Taku. Haru asks him if he believes Chi can deceive anyone to get her way. Both of them do not believe so, since the three of them are friends. At Chai's apartment, Haru asks Chi to cable link with him, making Chai blush. Chi's cable is so short that their faces are so close to each other. While connected, Haru apologizes to Chi for being upset that she told Taku about Araya. At the same time, he is looking at Chi's files for any evidence that Chai is Pyle. Chai tells Haru that she never told Taku. Taku only found out that she made Haru lunch because she told him she would, not because she told him about Araya. For a long time, Chai was worried for Haru, but suddenly Haru has a girlfriend, and she solved all his problems in a day. Chai starts to cry since they have been distant as friends since they entered junior high. Haru promised that the three of them would remain friends, even after Chai and Taku got together, but everything changed. Haru wants to keep the promise, but every time Haru was with them, he felt inferior. Chi assures Haru that this is not the case. She embraces Haru, saying they will always be friends. As Chai hugs him, Haru keeps searching her files. Haru is relieved to see no signs that Chai is Pyle. However, he realizes someone has hacked into Chi's neural link. Haru sees that there is a backdoor program, which means someone is hacking at Chai's files. Haru is about to erase the program, but realizes that the hacker must be watching. While the two are still hugging on the bed, Chai tells Haru that she will not interfere with Haru being with Kuro as long as he stops acting like Kuro's servant. Haru disconnects the cable link and is about to leave. Suddenly, Chai tries to make out with him. Then Kuro undresses and join in. It turns out it was all a dream, with Haru waking up in a cold sweat. Haru walks to school, feeling ashamed of what he dreamed. He is so ashamed that Kuro appears beside him, and he is so shocked about it. Kuro apologizes for accusing Chi of being Pyle and making Haru promise to cable link with Chai. Kuro gets off guard, hearing Haru did cable link with Chai. Kuro digs for more details and does not like knowing they did it in Chi's room with a short cable. She abandons Haru and goes to school first. At school, Haru wonders why Kuro stormed off. Suddenly, he is being hounded by two school paper members. They want to interview Haru to confirm if he is Kuro's boyfriend. Haru mentions that Kuro stormed off when he mentioned Chi's name. The two school paper members make Haru realize that Kuro might be jealous. In the bathroom, Haru denies it to himself, thinking a girl like Kuro will never fall for him. While going home after school, Haru and Kuro talk in an awkward atmosphere. Kuro apologizes for what happened that morning, but Haru is in a bad mood, changing the topic to telling Kuro that he found out Chi is not Pyle. They talk via cable link for privacy. He informs her that someone is accessing Chi's neural linker, and that is why Pyle can appear on the school's local network. Haru says he didn't say proof, since he didn't want to alert the hacker. The conversation takes a bad turn as Haru tells Kuro that she is just pretending to like someone like him just to feel better about herself. Kuro tears up and slaps Haru. She abandons telepathic speech and calls Haru an idiot out loud. Suddenly, a car crashes toward the two. The two immediately slow down time with acceleration. They investigate and see that Araya is the driver. Kuro explains that level 9 players have an acceleration ability that no other players have in exchange for 99% of their points. Kuro starts speaking about taking responsibility and protecting Haru, and Haru believes she is about to sacrifice herself. Kuro confesses that she is in love with Haru and that she only realized how much when she got jealous of Chai. She tells Haru to be even stronger until even the Accel World knows how special he is. Kuro wipes away Haru's tears and kisses him. Kuro activates physical brain burst, making her move her real body despite how slow time is. She uses it to push Haru out of the car's way. Once time goes back to normal, Haru is saved, but Kuro gets hit, leaving her bleeding and unconscious. She is dragged to the emergency room with Haru waiting outside. The nurse gives him Kuro's booklet, while Haru waits for the operation to finish. He sees that Kuro has a picture of him in the booklet, and Haru cries. Haru is so uneasy that he does not want to leave the hospital. Haru suddenly realizes that if Kuro is still wearing her neural linker, then she is connected to the hospital net. Haru realizes Kuro is vulnerable to brain burst challengers. Haru stays on guard for any attacker. Haru sees that Thaku came to the hospital. At first he is glad, but he realized he is the Kuro's enemy pile. At the same time, Haru and Thaku activate Burst Link. Haru challenges Thaku to a duel. So what did you think about this anime? Leave your answers in the comments below. Also, let me know if you want me to continue the series. And if you enjoyed watching this video, consider liking and subscribing for more like it. Thanks for watching.